Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. I hope you're having an absolutely outstanding and a blessed day. Today, I'm going to do a quick video for you guys, kind of share some interesting stuff that's going on with Joseph Lubin, the madness, if you will. The madness continues with Joe Lumen. It's just, yeah, it's just not a great look. Not a great look at all, but it certainly is not surprising. It is not surprising at all. So guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So guys, look, the market is doing what the market does, guys. The market is doing what the market does. The solid token is down quite a bit. I was going to snatch some up at 277, but I'm going to wait, see if we get below $2. So let's go to the market. Total cryptocurrency market cap is down 3.4% on the 24-hour. It's 1.89 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 41%. Again, not great. Bitcoin's at 40,000 now, 40,000. Ethereum is at $2,600. XRP is at 74 cents. The Terra, $91, Solana, $92, Avalanche, $79. Terra Luna is still up 40% on the 7-day. Holy moly. So look, Shiba Inu is 0.00002440, 24,000 Satoshis, and on and on and on. Still some greens. Look like the Atom token's up 31% on the 7-day. Near Protocol still up 31% on the 7-day. That is exciting. Phantom token 16% still on the 7-day at $1.74. And VeChain is up double figures still on the 7-day, and so is Osmosis, the Osmo token as well, is at $10.69 for Osmosis and 5 cents for VeChain, guys. The market is doing what the market does. I mean, I'm just shocked to see Monero is doing anything, but it is doing something at $168 and up 14.5% on the 7-day. So guys, look, we all know the Brad Garlinghouse, where is that? Did I do that? Brad Garlinghouse was on Fox Business, and that was really, really cool to see that on Fox Business. That was really, really, really nice. Great. Shout out to Fox Business and Charles Gasparino and Liz Clayman for getting him on. Interesting interview. We all seen it. It was really good. He brought his points home. He made his points for himself and the company Ripple, standing by the Ukraine. You know, those are his views, right? His where they stand. But he also brought out the very, very important thing, I think, is that don't listen to Congress and Senator Warren trying to paint this picture that crypto is this thing that can allow bullies to do whatever they want. It's just very, very absolutely misleading by Senator Warren, and it's kind of disgusting to see that stuff happen. Platforms that abide by the OFAC rules are platforms that abide by it, and then there are platforms in any space that don't abide by it. Just ask JP Morgan. They did not care about any of the rules and just want to do what they do. But shout out to Brad, did a great job. I saw an interesting tweet on Twitter. Someone had the XRP scan code for the Zum wallet in their taxi. And so if people had XRP who were passengers, they could pay in XRP. That was pretty cool. I'll probably share that as well. But I wanted to share this thread from Stefan Huber. I think it's Stefan Huber. I think this is, where they smoke their fire in terms of Lubin. We all know the dude is just shady. He is in trouble right now, getting sued by his own shareholders. His own shareholders are suing him, right? Calling for this, big time audit, and then, calling him to the curb on an audit about irregularities and misgoings or misguided tactics, wrongdoings, I should say, is the word I'm looking for. This dude is just not great. So take a listen to this one. Another chapter from the history of consensus and Lubin. Lubin wanted to create a truly decentralized news platform. The rules of this platform would be determined by token holders. Guess what happened? Surprise. Consensus bought 80% of the tokens and tried to disguise their holdings. Take a listen. Let's take a look at this one. And this is why they went for the Ethereum free price. This is why they tried to manipulate the market. This is why the Enterprise Alliance, I forget, Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. This was it. This was the deal, to come up with as many ICOs and kind of try to manipulate the market. Take a listen to this. This is ridiculous. Several consensus companies and projects have raised capital from the public in the form of initial coin offerings. Now, several consensus companies. It's Joseph Lubin, in the form of initial coin offerings. Genosis, a consensus-backed prediction market, sold GNO tokens to the public in an ICO in April 2017. The company raised $12.5 million at a $300 million valuation, completing its ICO in under 12 minutes. The valuation was criticized by several prominent members of the community. GRID Plus, I think that's Grid Plus, a consensus company in the electricity distribution niche, sold grid tokens to the public in an ICO in September of 2017. The company raised $29 million in the public token sale. Civil Media, a consensus-backed company that claims to use cryptocurrency to save journalism, sold CVL tokens to the public in an ICO in October of 2018. Sybil was able to raise 1.8 million, less than the 8 million soft cap. It was later revealed that Consensus was the largest buyer of the CVL tokens, buying 80% of the CVL tokens that went on sale. The dude manipulated the market in the form of these ICOs and knew he could get over doing it. And it's exactly what they did. We know about his shady misdealings, how he will tell people how to do shady stuff, right? Just think about this. Consensus companies running these ICOs. I mean, he's just feeding his own coffers and duping the retail investors. That's what Joseph Lubin has done. This is something that I find very, very interesting. Covering up and faking decentralization, lack of transparency seems to be the recurring pattern. There's an article about it in QZ.com. Quartz is a guide to new, right? Consensus bought most of the tokens in Sybil's disappointing ICO. All right, so check this out from Ripple, Ripple_I. Then this is the exact process they took for Ethereum. They pre-mined a bunch, had some real investors, and then created a third liquid pool that they control. Lubin tells us this in the Whales video. Is there a play to this? I don't think there is. This is from EtherCat here. To Ethereum, some Ethereum will have its own pool. So Ethereum will have its own pool. But that pool could also be used to ensure that there is sufficient whatever. But this is the underhanded kind of schemy stuff that this guy does and that they did. No wonder we see Ethereum moving to proof of stake after having a disguised whale purchase and ICO after creating a decentralized narrative. It was a sham. They were going to be duping people. They were going to be duping the retail investors from the very beginning. From the beginning, guys. This is what Joseph Lubin is doing. And poor Vitalik, in a lot of ways, I think, just kind of guy. They probably just told him just sit off to the side and just code or whatever. And kind of, they just did a bunch of shady, underhanded, dirty dealing stuff. And this is just a real prime example of that. Just not a great look. Just not a great look. Santiago Velez kind of pointed to this lawsuit as well. Consensus lawsuit reveals that JP Morgan owns critical Ethereum infrastructure. And I think this has to do with having a large piece of MetaMask as well. So just not the greatest look at all. And it's going to get exposed, right? So this cocky and this brave stuff, this very cocky stuff when he gets in these interviews, and ace in the hole or whatever he had, something, kind of something in his pocket type deal, being intimately familiar with what's going to go on with the SEC. This is about shamming the public, and we're going to see if Gary Gensler is going to have the cojones to go after Ethereum, the Ethereum Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, if he's going to go after Lumen and Consensus. And I think this is important here, what John Deaton says as well. Gary Gensler, how about you go after your buddy Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan, considering it is the very definition of a criminal enterprise? Oh, wait, you rather protect us from collecting 4 to 9% interest payments, right? So this is another thing coming out about what's going on with Consensus. Consensus founder accused of the $39 million fraud involving JP Morgan. You guys know we covered that. We were the first to cover that a couple of days ago. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's very obvious what's going on. And this came out when they first said it. Consensus announces offering up institutional grade MetaMask to trading firms, right? So let me see here. Let me see if this is when it first started. Let's check this article out from Crypto Potato. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, Consensus announces offering up institutional grade MetaMask version for DeFi. And it says they sold this, right? They did the dirty dealings and sold a good portion of that to JP Morgan. Just not a great look at all. Just not a great look. And so, again, guys, the market is doing what the market does. I wanted to kind of let you guys know what is going on with this. Joseph Lubin, I do believe, is going to be truly exposed. And if Gary Gensler truly wants to kind of put his stamp on something, if he wants to, that's an easy target. The question is whether he'll do it or not, or is he going to cave in to the pressure from his boys from JP Morgan? That's the bottom line. And I'm pretty sure that Lubin feels very comfortable in being protected by Jamie Dimon and the people and his cronies at JP Morgan. And it feels like he is going to be protected. And that's why hashtag Gary Gensler is in the position that he is in. He's going to look out for his boys at Goldman's and JP Morgan. That's what it feels like to me, guys. So interesting stuff. But look, I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos. Guys, have a happy Friday. I think it's Friday. So happy Friday to each and every one of you. I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos to remind you guys of this, that old money. Oh, by the way, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Let me know if you want to see more of these XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes as well. I'm going to end this video like I do all my videos to remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.